As is the case so many times, this week's video comes straight out of the mailbag. I get this question a lot, and it's a good question. People ask, uh, will my town support another detective agency or a detective agency at all? This is a great question because it shows that you're thinking down the road, you're thinking about the future. I mean, why put all the time and energy and effort into getting your license and opening a detective agency if your town can't support it, right? Hi, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. I'm the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series. Look, and I did it, right? I started from nothing, from zero. My first job as a civilian after I got out of the military was security guard. I put on the polyester shirt. I went around, I tugged on doorknobs to make sure that they were locked. I went from there uh, to getting my own license, opening my own agency, running it 9 years. Uh, this is how you pay the rent, the mortgage, the food, and so I've been there, done that, and I'm going to tell you about how can you determine if it's going to be right in your town or your area. You see, the tricky thing is we get in our brains that we think, oh, my place is not the right place. If you're in a small town, you think my town is too small, it won't support this. I have a county with a low population, it's not going to work here. If you're in a big city or big populous county, you say to yourself, man, there's so much competition. There's already 5 other detective agencies, 12 other detective agencies. How am I ever going to make it work here? Can it work here? And you get in your own head about it. Look, here's something I would suggest to you. Think of it this way. Is someone else in your area doing it? Is there a successful detective agency in your area? And I mean truly successful. And by that, I'm talking about ethically turning a profit, not just good website, good social media presence. Forget all that kind of poser type stuff. And you need, don't get me wrong, you need to have to project the professionalism that you are. But are they truly successful, or are they struggling like so many businesses are? Here's the thing. If someone else in your area is doing it ethically and successfully, why shouldn't you be able to do it as well? That proves it can work. Now, there are some towns, and I've been in that position before, where you have a business and it seems like it will only support one, maybe one ice cream shop or one this or that. Okay, that can happen sometimes. So how do you know yours is going to make it? Well, A, you really don't know it's going to make it, but B, here's the trick, here's the secret. When you find your unique selling proposition, and I shout this all the time, it's USP. It's the answer to the question, why should I hire you as opposed to all my other options? And in this case, forget all the other options for just a moment. Like, I think in terms of process serving, a law firm could do it themselves in-house. They could have their interns do it. Their paralegals can do it. I've seen it where some attorneys serve their own process. Why should they hire you as opposed to that? Sure, that's one side of it. But if there's someone else, a process serving company or private investigator company in your town, focus a little bit more, momentarily at least, on the idea of why should a client hire you as opposed to them? When you've got a good answer to that question, man, that makes all the difference in the world. So if someone else is doing it, I would say consider the fact that you can make it happen too. You just have to do it with foresight and planning and have that unique selling proposition. I have been a little bit lax in reminding you that I have a free report over at ShadowAnyone.com. If you want to be a private investigator, give up. Unless you do these 3 things, go over to the front page there and grab that report for free. In the meantime, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.